What's up, friends? I'm Leanna. Welcome back to UpStreet's Big Beach Bash. Today, we're gonna dive into another big Bible story. But first, we gotta head back to the beach. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Are you ready for all those customers? I've already gotten so many calls about what time we open and what's on our menu. I just love it when we have a crowd. Don't you love it when we have a crowd? You know, you and we make a really great team because I love people, you love people. I'm so happy, you're so happy. Cammie, I'm sensing you're not happy.
Kelly, this was the worst day ever.
No, honey, what's going wrong today?
Everything?
Oh.
Everything is going wrong, and everything is terrible. It is a terrible day, and my life will never be the same.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to take it from a level 10 to a level 2, you get me? Now just start with what's happening.
So, last semester, I had this class that was like really hard. And all semester, I was sure I was gonna fail, but I studied so much.
And you passed.
No, I still failed.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
No, it gets worse. So now, because I failed the class, I have to take it online this summer.
Oh, Cammie.
Oh, wait, no, just keep listening, okay? So, I have to take the class online at night when I'm not working here, which means I will have no time to make enough money to go on the band trip to Disney World, which I've been wanting to do since I was in, like, middle school.
Well, you know, when I was in college...
So, in summary,
Okay,
this was a terrible day. I completely ruined my summer off and completely ruined the entire next year. And now at night, my eyeballs will be glued to the computer instead of having time to make more money so that I can go ride Pandora World with my friends and make all of these memories. And now they'll have all the memories and I will have nothing. I'm so alone in this. Oh, this is the worst day, week, year ever.
Honey, get your head off the table.
Oh.
No, seriously, I just cleaned. Listen, you are not going to be alone in this, okay? And it is not going to be the worst year ever.
How could you even understand what I'm going through?
Well, I'll tell you. Picture this. 10 years ago, I am a beautiful college senior with everything in front of her.
Oh, and Kelly, you are seriously making this day so much worse.
Okay, I got a D in a class, and I got kicked off the cheerleading squad, which was my most favorite thing to do ever. And yes, I felt like I was having the worst year. And I felt so alone because I wasn't hanging out with all my friends. But then I remembered that God was with me, even in the hard and lonely things. You know, so I studied like crazy. My friends were right there helping me. I got my grades up, I talked to the coach, and I was back on the cheerleading squad. So, Cammie, I'm telling you to remember that God is with you, even when things are really difficult. You know, you can get your grades up, just study really hard, get some great friends to help you, and you can find another job. This is not gonna be a terrible year. Oh, speaking of not being alone. Honey, would you go inside and finish setting up the kitchen?
Yeah.
And we can finish talking about it later, okay?
Okay.
Just think about what I said.
Sorry to unload on you, Kelly.
No, stop it. That's what I'm here for. Well, what you got for me?
Milk and ice cream, ma'am.
Awesome. Can't have a great milkshake without some milk and a shake.
Hey, do you mind if I take a seat real quick? I have an emergency phone call I really need to make.
Oh, yeah. Come on, sit down.
Thank you so much.
Is anything going on that I can help with, or?
No, I gotta call my boss, because I accidentally broke the cooling unit on my truck. My boss is definitely gonna fire me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need this job.
Terrible. Let me think. Oh, I know a friend who fixes refrigerators. He's right across the street. I can give him a call and he can help you out.
Really? That would be awesome.
Yeah. So just leave your stuff here, go out by your truck, and I'll send him over.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Okay, let's see, Charlie. Hey, Charlie, hey, we got a big problem over here. Yeah, well, do you think you can come help the delivery guy out front? Oh, yes, sure, just come on over when you're done. Yeah, I'll make a milkshake for you. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. Oh, brother, okay.
Nap time is over. Time to get back to work.
Vinny,
Yeah.
you nearly gave me a heart attack. How long you been down there?
Oh, long enough to hear you fit some problems.
Okay, well, Vinny, you really shouldn't be eavesdropping on people's conversations.
I wasn't eavesdropping. You were talking very closely to my bed, so you basically were involving me by standing so close. Who's the rude one now, Kelly?
You are a piece of work, bud.
Ah, wow, Kelly. So it seems like you helped a lot of people with their problems today. Do you ever just feel like you can't do it? Like, face all of those problems?
Well, yeah, I mean, some problems are hard to face, but it's easier when I know I'm not doing it alone.
Oh, okay. So like you make them someone else's problem.
No, Vinny, I mean, I'm not facing the problems by myself.
Oh, okay. So like ghosts cause the problems. Oh man, you know what? I would have the Ghostbusters on speed dial, bro, and I'd be like, hey, yo, get down here. This problem causing ghost is here again. Come get him. Ha ha. Yeah.
Vinny, do people really trust you with their lives? No, I'm talking about God, about faith. I mean, problems are a little easier to face when you know God is with you.
Okay, I got you. I was tracking with you. No ghost, thumb down the ghost.
Okay.
So how does all of that work?
Well, you know what? After work, how about you, Cammie, and I'll sit down, have a milkshake, and we'll talk about it.
Ooh, that sounds great. But as long as you let me eavesdrop on the conversation.
You don't have to eavesdrop on the conversation. You'll be a part of it. You'll be in it, like all three of us.
Gotcha. Yeah. Bam.
Now go to work. Please.
All right, see ya.
I love the question that Vinny asked Kelly right there at the end. How does it all work? Trusting God, having faith, what does that even mean? Well, one big way we can know that God is real and that He is with us is because of this. The Bible is full of true stories of God showing His power and His love, stories about God being with people time after time. And when we look back at who God was back then, we can know who God is now because He's the same God. Like here. Yeah, this is a good story. How can I make this interesting? This is good. Okay, so in Exodus, the Bible talks about a group of people called the Israelites. They lived in Egypt. Their lives were hard, really hard. They were basically minions all day, every day. They were forced to work, building cities and walls and whatever else the Egyptians made them do. They never got a break, and they didn't get paid, and they couldn't leave. And there was also like 2.5 million of them. So it was more like, yeah, it was a lot of people. And even in the midst of those terribly hard years, God was always with the Israelites, and He had a plan to set them free. Enter Moses. Now, Moses trusted God, and God told him to go to Egypt and free the Israelites. But there was one big problem. The head guy in charge of Egypt, Pharaoh. He didn't want to let the Israelites go. It took some serious convincing, but finally, Pharaoh agreed to let them go. And they were like, they're pumped. So Moses and the Israelites take off. But then Pharaoh changes his mind. Yeah, he gets an army. Like 50,000 guys on horses and 200,000 guys on foot. And they start chasing after the Israelites. So it's getting intense. Moses and the Israelites kept moving, But Pharaoh and his army kept coming. And then this happens. They come upon the Red Sea. What are they going to do now? The sea is on one side, and Pharaoh's army is on the other. The Israelites, they start freaking out. Moses, why'd you bring us here? We wish we were back in Egypt. Now we're all going to die. They didn't trust that God is with them. But Moses says, do not be afraid. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. The Egyptians you see today, you will never, ever see again. The Lord will fight for you, and you need only to be still. So, the Israelites, they stay still where they are. And then watch what God does. God sends a pillar of smoke in between Pharaoh's army and the Israelites. And then God tells Moses, raise your staff and stretch out your hand over the sea to divide the water so that the Israelites can go through the sea on dry ground. So Moses puts his staff over the water, and God, he divides the sea so the Israelites can literally walk through the sea on dry ground. Can you imagine how cool that must have been? Incredible, right? Only God can do that. With his power and his might, God held back the water all night so all 2.5 million Israelites could cross through. And then, when they were all safe, God closed the water. He saved the Israelites. Is that not the most incredible story? And over, God proved that he was with them. Now, let me ask you a question. If you had seen that and you had walked through dry land, don't you think you'd believe that God was with you? Absolutely. Well, the same God that was with them is the same God that's with you. Our verse this month reminds us that this is true. For the Lord your God is with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. He will never leave you when you feel alone. He's with you. When you feel scared, like the Israelites probably were, he's with you. On good days, on bad days, on days when you wonder if anyone cares, God is always with you. That's his promise. Always. Let's pray and thank God for that amazing truth. God, it is amazing to us that you, creator of heaven and earth, are always with us. Thank you for making it very clear through the story of Moses and the Red Sea that you care about us and what's going on in our lives. Help us trust that you are always with us, even when things go wrong and nothing makes sense. We are so thankful. We love you. Amen.
Through the fire, you're always speaking. Just a word has the whole earth shaking. Yes, our God cannot be moved. In a world of hate and vengeance, your word speaks of forgiveness. Yes, our God cannot be moved. Yes, our God cannot be moved. Unshakable love, unshakable love. Your kingdom forever stands. Your love, it has no end. Unshakable love. Your love, it our God cannot be moved. Full life is what you offer. It's not found in any other. Yes, our God cannot be moved. No. Unshakable love, unshakable love. Your kingdom forever stands. Your love, it has no end. Unshakable love. Your love, it has no end. Our God is never changing. When all the earth is fading, His love will be our light. And I can see that the day is dawning.